Good evening, ladies and gentlemen. We've reached that Wednesday hump day.
Absolutely.
And we are live.
What's your name?
I am Joe D'Angelo. I am the host of the TampaBayThunderStrikers.com, Tampa Bay Thunderstrikers live show, and my co-host and producer, Dreamy Jives.
Now we are broadcasting from within my own casa this week. So welcome to my humble abode, Mr. D'Angelo. It's a pleasure to have you here.
Yes, I've graced your place with my presence.
That's right. We got Drew and Valerie watching.
Brother Drew!
Guys.
What's up, Brother Drew? What's up, Brother Drew? He is coming to the comedy show.
Oh, I'm looking forward to this. Valerie going to come too?
I hope so. Valerie, you coming to the comedy show?
Yeah. If you guys can help us out, Drew and Valerie, tell us how the sound is. Because we haven't done a sound test in this place. So if you could type that like over there, like in that section right over there.
Can you hear us?
Type something down here to tell us if the sound is good. Yep, Valerie says hi.
How you doing?
Yeah, it's been a busy week. We were in Hudson on Saturday at the Family Nutrition Club.
We had a huge, successful event. So I was very, very happy with the event that we had.
Yeah, Randy was an absolutely stand-up gentleman.
Yes, he was.
I want to give a special shout-out for his incredible hospitality.
Yes.
Delicious and nutritious beverages.
Yes, we had a great time in Hudson, Florida. We got to see those huge monster trucks.
He had a pretty sweet Corvette too, didn't he?
Oh yeah.
That Corvette gave me made me feel something in places that I didn't know I had.
You had that tingly feeling.
That's right.
That tingly sensation.
That's right, and not in a good, not in a bad way.
Not in a bad way.
Not the kind of tingling sensation that requires penicillin. I won't make that mistake again.
We had a really good time in Hudson. Randy's place is new, but we are going to have a watch party there at some point.
Yeah, I'm excited about that.
We will have a watch party.
Yeah, see if my brain remembers 8210 State Road 52 in Hudson, Florida, right?
That's correct.
Bam.
So go on down and have yourself some shakes. Tell them you're a Tampa Bay ThunderStrikers fan. Randy will hook you up. We got the toy drive box right there. You can throw the toys in the box.
That was one of my favorite parts of the Saturday show.
Oh yes, you guys caught the show.
We had was that the first toy donation of the year?
That was the first toy donation of the year. Yes.
Wow, we got it on tape. I'll have to go back through the footage and
you guys, if you missed the show, it's right on YouTube. You can watch any of our shows on YouTube.
Yep. Eventually, I'll have the custom URL so we can, it'll say YouTube.Tampa Bay ThunderStrikers. Right now, though, we need 100 subscribers to get that. So ThunderStrikers, if you get us to 100, it'll be that much easier for you to come and watch us. Otherwise, just pay attention to Joe's page, or my page, or our Twitter page, and you can go watch it there. So
absolutely. So like I said, it was a huge success with Randy. We're gonna do it again. I don't know if you knew this, but Randy, you know about that, where he donates money for every purchase of a shake or a meal. He puts $2.
I saw that, and that is incredibly generous of him.
Starting from last Saturday and going all the way up to December 18th.
So let's give it a little bit of a round of applause.
Yeah. Randy Music, you're the man. I've known him since junior high school.
That's a long time. So
it's a long time.
Let me do the math here.
You don't have to do the math.
Oh, okay. I was running out of fingers. It's a good thing you told me I could stop.
Yeah.
All right, so where do you want to start for this week? We got any lightning news that you want to cover?
First of all, I want to mention next week is the most important week on being a ThunderStriker. Anybody that's been a ThunderStriker for as long as I have, I've been 3 years. A lot of my members are 2 years plus. We have 2 vice presidents now. We had to, change our management staff, make some changes in the management staff. just to make sure that we have a really concrete staff. Our managers, as we speak right now, our managers are out there selling tickets.
Mm-hmm.
We want to get
Shaking
100
hands.
people.
Kissing babies and selling tickets.
We want 100 people at this comedy show on next Thursday night. Yes, folks, I said it. Next Thursday night.
Mm-hmm.
So we got some selling to do. Get out there and help sell those tickets for us so we can, sell out the place. That would be great.
Yeah, not only to help the kids, but we love our fans. We want to meet more of you in person, hang out with you, have maybe a drink or two, enjoy some cold laughs and some funny drinks. I meant to do that. That was totally intentional.
Yeah.
But yeah, get in touch with us if you're interested.
It's a great night. It's 2 hours. I don't want to hear no excuses about, I gotta get up in the morning. I gotta go to work in the morning. I get up at 5 a.m. and go to work if I can do it, everybody else can do it. It's early. You're there till about 9:30 tops. And it's a great event with really good comedians, very funny guys, and I can't wait. There's a couple of people who joined us.
Oh, there's plenty of people watching us today, my friend.
Yes.
And we'll make sure to do as many shout-outs as we can. But, again, like in any new place, there's a learning curve here for me. Learning curve.
Our producer is still in his learning curve.
I'm technically still in training.
He's in training.
Still a trainee. So
Still wearing a baby diaper. Still pooping on him.
I don't know about that. I'm not sure about that.
Okay, so the biggest thing of the night that I want to make sure that everybody knows, and it's just a reminder, this is the most critical night. This is the most critical fundraiser that the ThunderStrikers have every year. It's for the kids. It's for the toy drive. My vice presidents, my managers, they all say the same thing. This is it. The big night is on the 30th. So if you can recruit some people to go to that comedy show, the tickets are on TampaBayThunderStrikers.com on the donation page.
Yep.
Or you can go on to snappersgrill.com.
Yeah, I think you can do it there.
There's an extra charge for that, though.
There might be. I don't know.
It's $1.99.
Something like that. I mean, that would make sense. Snappers can do that. Or you can message either myself directly or Joe directly through Facebook if you know us. Ask us for tickets. Check it. Again on Twitter. Yakety. Let's not advertise all night. Let's just keep the. So again, your Snappers gig, very important.
Yes.
We love it. We're gonna have a lot of fun with that. You guys are gonna hear much more about that in the future. What else we got?
We got to remember to help our friend Richard out. I was there today at his location at Alchemy Tattoos, 13355 Belcher Road in Largo, Florida.
That's right, 33773.
I'm going to give you just an example of some of the things that they really need, and they need this stuff before the 30th because that's the deadline.
It's cut off.
Yep. Any kind of pet supplies, toilet paper, napkins, litter boxes, mops, brooms, buckets, trash compactor bags, dog and cat bowls.
Clean ones, clean, unused stuff.
Kitty litter,
Yeah.
which I might add that Clorox was very nice to me with cleaning supplies over the past few weeks. I have a truck full of products in my car, my trunk, my house. So I've been donating a lot of the cleaning supplies to various different people and establishments. So,
Round of applause for you, sir.
Thank you.
Mr. Donation. Hey, you know what the best nation in the world is?
go ahead,
Donation.
go ahead and tell.
Donation.
Okay, so let's help out Alchemy Tattoos with their pet supplies and raffle. And Jeremy, what do you get? What do you get if you win a raffle prize?
Well, for each item that you bring in, each individual item that you bring in, they will give you an individual raffle ticket, which will be a $300 gift certificate for tattoos and piercings at Alchemy Tattoos. And as you know, I'm a frequent patron of that store. I highly recommend you guys check it out.
Yeah, how many people get a live tattoo live on the
air? I got it right back here. And if you guys sort of want to see how it ended up turning out, it's kind of tough for me to. Here, Joe, you're gonna have to tell me if it's in camera or not.
Oh yeah, I can see it.
But yeah, just it came out perfectly. It healed exactly the way it should heal. I can't wait to get you in there and get a tattoo for you, sir.
Well, my tattoo is going to be one of two things. I have an interest on doing Taurus the Bull because I am a Taurus. That's pretty evident. Get into an argument with me and see if you win. The next one would be Tampa Bay Lightning. Oh, I'm just a tiny little fan of the Tampa Bay Lightning.
Only a little. Only a little. You're a casual fan.
Just a casual fan. I drive a Tampa Bay Lightning car. I have Tampa Bay Lightning on every day, advertising. I should be billing them for all my services.
Well, then you would no longer be considered nonprofit, wouldn't you? We'd have to reevaluate the business model.
Well, that is true, but anyway.
Moving on.
We won't go there. A lot of people are asking me what kind of raffle items are going to be eligible for the show, the comedy show on Friday night or Thursday night. We have an Ozona Pig $25 gift certificate from Ozona Pig. We also have the Alchemy Tattoos gift certificate of $150, which is pretty cool.
I wonder if I can get in the raffle and the drawing for that. Would it be biased if I did that and then I won it? Would that be bad? I won't even do it. You know, best to appear to be legitimate and not throw myself into contention.
You know, you certainly are not disqualified because now, you know, it's me. Yes, I'm disqualified. It's my company.
Yeah,
but Alice and you and Jacqueline and some of our great, outstanding managers that we have and staff. There's no reason why they can't participate because remember, folks, the money that we get from those raffles and the money that we get for the gate and the money that comes in is going to a very good cause.
What?
You know it is. So we also have some signed pucks.
Sorry.
We also have some signed pucks. And
I didn't know about these.
Yeah, we have signed pucks, so anybody can bid on them. They just got signatures from some of the players. We got that.
Notable names? Any names?
Oh yeah, you'll see.
Okay, we'll keep that as a spoiler.
Yep. Did you see the big poster that we have of Alex Killorn?
Yes, I've seen that.
That thing is gigantic. It takes up a whole wall. Anybody that goes to Emily Arena like I do, that's my second home, they are hanging up on the walls at the Emily Arena, a lot of those picture frames and pictures of players. And then there's so many more things. We don't want to give them all away. When you get there, you'll see a whole bunch. There'll be a table, and you'll see the raffle items, and you go ahead and bid on them, or go ahead and buy the raffle tickets on them.
Yeah.
So
should be pretty clear. And if you have any questions, just come up and look for the long hair guy or the old guy. And
well, the old guy, chances are, is going to be very busy with getting everything set up.
So come to the long hair guy first, and I'll do what I can to help you with the.
Yes.
All right.
Okay. So, again, thank you very much to Clorox for providing all those cleaning supplies and everything that I can go around and help people with cleaning supplies. Thank you for Snappers again. This is our third year, our third toy drive there, fundraiser. I'm very, very proud to have them on board every year helping us raise money for the foundation.
Absolutely.
And they are fantastic.
Absolutely.
So, again, every week we thank our sponsors for all that they do. And I bet you're looking forward to seeing Janice because she's the wine company.
I wanted to ask you about this.
She's going.
When we were first messing around, doing the show, and I was like, hey, fact check, Janice, fact check. I didn't know that you actually knew somebody named Janice.
Absolutely.
So I think it's kind of funny that, I do want to meet her, not just, because she's a sommelier, which I think is the official term for a wine person, but also because her name's Janice. I love anybody named Janice. You know what else I love? Coors Light.
Especially since he's home now, he can relax and not have to worry about going out.
Ugh.
What, are they hot?
No, it's Coors Light.
No.
On the side of the bottle, it says "Born in the Rockies." Tastes like it was born in my jockeys.
Okay, we got a message from the new Lightning STM, Tampa Bay ThunderStrikers new rep.
Ooh, yeah.
We got a message from, Joey Galuppi from the Amley Arena. And he wishes to say, hello, ThunderStrikers. Looking forward to our experience. as your rep. Mr. Galuppi represents over 1,000 in our group. If you need tickets for the Tampa Bay Lightning, Joey Galuppi's your man. Reach out to me and I will give you the information about Mr. Galuppi.
Are you sure you're pronouncing that correctly?
It's Galuppi.
It is?
Yes, it is.
All right. Doesn't sound right to me.
That's Italian.
Oh, that's why it doesn't sound right. Hey, so those Italian names are hard to pronounce.
Oh, that's funny, isn't it?
Yeah, gotta get my barbs in there somehow.
Yeah. So yeah, I mean, there's no other way to say his name. It's pretty evident that.
Yeah. Speaking of names, what about Ernie Cruz is here with us?
Ernie Cruz. Well,
Zechariah Miller is here. Jesse Tooker, Ron Pisco, and Brunson, all of our stalwart fans.
Wow.
Mike Rensel's watching with us as usual.
As usual, we got our regulars.
Yep.
We got all
We
our
love
regulars.
seeing you guys.
Yep. A couple of
Type
Ranger
something.
fans in there.
Type something in this.
A couple of Ranger fans in that group, but that's okay. I forgive you.
Type something in this comment section right down there.
And Jesse Tooker is a Met fan, but shh.
Well, I don't think you should be going shh now. Everybody knows now. You're out of the closet, buddy. You can never go back in. You're a Mets fan.
Well, you got to feel bad for the Mets fans.
Well, as a Rays fan, I can identify.
Yeah, the Mets and the Rays pretty much can. Just the Mets have more World Series championships, while the Rays have none.
By the way, while we're on the topic of the Rays, how about Blake Snell and his beautiful, crisp, pristine 2.0 earned run average? They're already starting talking about Cy Young Award for it.
You keep on talking about Blake Snell.
I don't like the guy. Yeah, I don't like the guy. He's a weird-looking dude. I have a feeling that as he gets old later in his career, he's going to become very unpredictable. But right now, sparkling 2.0 earned run average. Oh. And what are your pitchers doing?
Not bad for a team that's 20-something games out.
Hey, you gotta get
over.
I gotta get my kicks in and my pleasure in wherever I can. So if the Rays aren't going to the wild card, which I will admit,
when they won't go to the wild card,
I will admit that the chances of them doing that are very bleak, to say the least.
very Blake.
But they're not mathematically eliminated yet.
Yet.
So
they're not mathematically eliminated.
I'll take the potential for a Cy Young Award for Blake Snell as compensation.
That's not going to happen. Okay, so jumping on to a new subject. We have several different options here. What we can do, we can talk about the player of the day.
Okay.
We can talk about, well, that's always an interesting thing.
Right, but I mean, if you're giving me options here, I want to give me some options.
You want to hear the options?
Yeah.
Okay. All right, well, I've already talked about the raffle, so that's good bye-bye. Let's see what we got over here. I got a list of our corporate people, which we already talked about the STMs.
Yeah, we'll talk about that a little bit later too.
Yes, we can. Let's see, some shout outs. Hey, if you guys want any shout outs, let me know, because that's what we do. I mentioned Michael Watson in North Carolina, my buddy, so shout out to him. Drew Garabo. Drew Garabo is a fantastic person. He's a great local disc jockey.
Oh,
Yes, Drew is got his show.
where does he broadcast from? Does he do like a podcast sort of thing?
Oh, he's regular on 102.5 The Bone.
Oh.
So one of my stations that I listen to, but I listen to 98 Rock and 102.5. I know DJs from both stations, and of course Q105, which is one of my sponsors for the Toy Drive.
Oh.
But we would like to get 98 Rock and 102.5 involved with ThunderStrikers too. So
Yeah, well, the better, the more we get used to doing what we're doing here and get used to doing what we're doing out there, they're going to come start asking for us. We don't want to go to them. We want them to come to us and say, hey, we've been hearing some stuff about there on the street about you ThunderStrikers. Why don't you come into the studio and tell us all about it? And that's when we say, yes.
well, that certainly is a very, very good goal.
Mm-hmm.
So we want you guys to be more involved with our shows. So if you you have anything you want to talk about, any subject you want to talk about, you know, me and Jeremy are here.
I'm still getting used to where that thing is. Comment section over this area.
Mm-hmm. Still getting used to it?
Yeah. Or if you're watching us on YouTube, it's down there. Oh, that's my phone.
That's your phone?
Yeah, let me turn that nonsense off.
Okay. All right, so you had mentioned Tampa Bay Lightning. Okay, well, folks, I don't know what to tell you other than, you know, I keep on hearing like these conflicting reports. And seriously, I don't know if Carlson's coming over or not, but one thing you guys got to remember is if he's not coming over now, he will be over once the season's over and he becomes a free agent, and the Lightning obviously are the number one choice for him to play. So
you're saying it's just a matter of time?
It's just a matter of time, folks. So don't sweat it if he goes to the West Coast or wherever he goes. I'm hearing a lot of different teams are getting in on the bidding to try to get him. Remember, these teams have to give up, you know, some players, and it would basically be for a rental. Because I don't think Carlson's going to sign with any of them, to be honest with you. So, to me, unless a team is willing to give up a couple of players, you know, for a superstar like Carlson, and knowing that he's not going to sign with you next year when he becomes a free agent, the Lightning are going to go after him, the Lightning are going to get him because he wants them and they want him. But you got to remember, you don't want to give up too much. I mean, seriously.
Yeah, when you got a good core of guys like the Lightning has, you know, sometimes it's more important to keep, you know, maybe like guys that aren't so, I don't want to use the word talented, but maybe prodigious, I think might be a good word, because from everything I've heard about Carlson, he's a prodigy type talent. And sometimes, you know, 2 or 3 guys that are solid veterans that you know have the chemistry, that you know will work well together, are much better than just one guy who, you know, is a ridiculous talent. You know, and as we've talked about, Eisenman will make the right decision based on his options.
He's not going to give up the farm, folks.
No.
For a guy that, you know, he needs to make sure that he can sign him. I don't think that's a big issue, but you got to remember too that we have some upcoming contracts that we need to address as well. So, and I'm pretty sure you guys, you know, if you guys have questions or anything concerning the Lightning, you know, that's what we're here for.
Yeah,
among other reasons.
Well, yeah, and then once we actually get back into the regular season, of course, you know, we're going to have a lot more to talk about on here than just trade rumors. You know, it's tough at being in the off season. It's very tough in the off season. So once, you know, the season starts, we'll start broadcasting from sports bars. We're going to have watch parties. We'll have more spirited debates in our usual inimitable style about how the Lightning are doing.
Absolutely.
And, yeah, I can't wait for that.
The beautiful thing about it is that, you know, we both are Lightning fans. So we don't have any, there's no battle when it comes to the hockey.
Right, but I mean, I'm still going to debate you. I'm still not just going to come up here and agree with everything you say.
Well,
I can't do that. Wow. I'll agree with, I'm trying to think of a number here. I'll agree with at least 42% of the things that you say. After that, it's, you don't know. It'll be like, hey.
Now, I'm the broadcast journalist, so you would think that you would agree because I only report the truth. I only report what is real.
That's
I don't
true.
report speculation. I'm not like these reporters where they say this is happening, that's happening, blah, 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 and then they look like a horse's ass afterwards.
No, that's true, but if I'm just sitting up here going, well, that's no fun. People don't want to see us up here agreeing with each other. They want to see us debate.
Do they?
I guarantee you that's what people want
I'm
to see.
not so sure that they want to see that. They want to hear about the Lightning.
Of course.
They want to hear us saying, hey, the Lightning won, everything. There'll be times when we have our shows and there'll be a hockey game in the background.
Yeah, I can't wait to start doing that type of stuff with you. Like, I can't wait till we're broadcasting with a live game on and an amazing goal is scored, and we can see, like, instead of having this sort of backdrop going on here, it'll just be like a sea of Lightning fans, Lightning faithful with us.
Oh, absolutely.
We can all go, yeah, and make the microphone, like, feedback and crackle and break up. I can't wait for that.
it's going to happen. We just have to be patient with those lights.
Mm-hmm.
So,
and until then, we'll keep shuttling around the county and hanging out with the people that that are our friends and colleagues, broadcasting from basically any location that we can find.
pretty much until we get a permanent venue. But the Lightning preseason starting soon. We got Fan Fest coming up next month.
Snappers, of course.
Well, we're going to finish out August with a boom, and we're going to make sure that we get at least 100 people in that building, and we're going to beat last year's $1,200.
I think you will too. I have faith.
Okay.
I have faith in you, my friends. Absolute
Keep the
faith.
faith. Yes, there's that bell.
Ding ding, correct answer.
So,
what else we got?
okay.
Oh, also before we go on to that, while we're here, I think this is a good thing, is the classic Stingray guitar in the house. I don't know if you can get the light on it there like that. Yeah, Stingray Live Studios.
Tell them all about it.
Absolutely, because I'm going to. I am your studio engineer and producer. We charge $35 an hour for recording, and all genres, rock and roll, country, we do rap, we do grindcore, we do metal, spoken word. You want to come in and record a commercial for your business, maybe record like an audio birthday card for your grandson's quinceañera. Wait a minute. Quinceañera is for girls. How about for your grandson's bar mitzvah? Just call me. I'm your guy. I not only produce this fine program, but I'll make your dreams come true, baby. I'm a genius. I'm a genius.
He's still wet behind the ears. He's still training. He's
I'm still training. I'm still training on this game.
An up-and-coming producer.
That's also true too.
Yes. Oh well. Again, I'm saying it, which means it is true. It is fact.
Just because it comes out of your mouth doesn't mean it's true.
Pretty much, yeah. It is.
That's Taurus. That's Taurus for you.
Yeah.
That is Taurus for you.
What did I say earlier in the show? If you engage,
you're a broadcast journalist and you
yeah.
only report facts, and
if you engage in a debate, you will lose.
There's a difference between losing and reaching a stalemate, sir.
Oh, well, there will
There's
not
a
be
big
no
difference.
stalemate. There will not be no stalemate.
There is definitely a difference.
Because I am a hot-headed Italian, very stubborn. I'm going to get the Taurus Bull on one side and the Tampa Bay Lightning on the other.
Okay!
And that's all I got to say about that.
All right, so what do you want to do next?
We can do news, or we can do the player of the week. Okay, we're going to do news. How did I know he was going to resort to that?
It's the news, brought to you by the CEO and president of your Tampa Bay ThunderStrikers, my old buddy, Joe D'Angelo.
Yes. How about
This is my favorite part of the show. I'll be honest, it's my favorite part.
How about some crazy, wild-ass stories that, you wouldn't think people are capable of doing? Well, folks, these are real.
The world is full of fucking idiots. Pardon my French. World is full of. I don't have the.
We don't have the taser.
I didn't finish the word. The world is full of intellectually challenged individuals.
Okay.
All right, here we go.
All right. Let's see. What do we got here? Oh my God. I want to. Okay. How about the total lounge lizard?
Lounge lizards.
A crocodile made himself comfortable on a foam noodle pool toy and took a ride down the Florida Canal. Key Largo resident Victor Perez, who saw the scally slacker floating past Plank, he looked like just any typical Florida tourist.
Whoa. Yeah, people will crap on Florida. Wait a minute. Let me read this. Who's writing this dribble? Who's writing this dribble?
See, there's the story right there.
Man, people take a big old steaming dump all over Florida, and I agree most of the time, but they didn't have to go for the jugular like that. Hey, what do you call an alligator wearing a vest?
What's that?
An investigator.
Oh, jeez.
Oh, it gets worse. It gets much worse, folks. I'm just warming up here, shaking off the rust.
Okay, an Arizona man stormed into a high school dance and waved a gun in the air because he was furious that the music was too loud. Robert Layton allegedly drove to the parking lot of Thatcher High School, grabbed Principal Jeffrey Lors by the shirt, and whipped out the 9mm handgun.
Whoa!
The hot-headed party pooper then ripped speaker wires out from the electrical socket near the DJ booth and was tossed in jail, according to police.
Well, you know what they say, if it's too loud, you're too old.
Wow.
Yeah.
Okay, here we go. It's a damn shame. 15 families were forced to stay inside of their homes for 2 days when a dam built by the Beavers collapsed and flooded a small Canadian town. Officials from Quebec closed the main road and advertised some residents not to leave their homes.
Nice beaver.
Nice Beaver.
Wait, before you keep going, let's stay on that for a second, because it just goes to show you,
Uh-huh.
Mother Nature will kick you in the darns every now and again. You think that these animals and these creatures out there don't matter? Yeah, and some silly beaver dam ended up costing these people probably thousands and thousands of dollars in property damage.
Okay.
I love it.
Ready for this one?
Yeah, give me another one.
Bad luck. A sheep fell from a cliff in Northern Ireland and landed on a teenage hitchhiker. The unidentified 17-year-old was hoofing with pals along a trail.
Hoofing
along a trail on one mountain down when he was struck by the fur ball. He was then treated for injuries at Ulster Hospital. The sheep, which had been hopping from rock to rock, scampered away unscathed.
I like that hoofing pun. I wonder how long it took her to come up with that one. Hoofing.
Okay. Oh, what do we got over here? I don't know if that one's good. No, I don't think I like that one. No, let's see. Oh. Want your beer served, Bear? Head to Lee's Landing Docking Bar in Port Deposit, Maryland, on Cheap Safe Bay. A waitress named Shannon has been working completely nude with a skimpy top and shorts painted on her. A female customer said, "That's so amazing. You look great naked."
Cool. Hey, do you remember there was a time around here in Florida when there was women in bikinis selling hot dogs on the side of US 19? Do you remember that?
Yes.
I think we should bring that back again.
Bring it back.
I think we should lobby the I don't know if it's the local government or the state government. So put down there in the comment section, either over there or in this area down here. Put down there if you think we should bring back those hot dog girls wearing bikinis. Because I'll tell you right now, those are some really good hot dogs.
Okay, this comes from Michigan.
Oh, wait. Before you say it, I already know it's going to be pretty fucking stupid. Oh, pardon me.
It's a family show.
I know. Try it.
A Michigan farmer who was busted with hundreds of pot plants tried to flee from cops using a canoe as a getaway vehicle. Hendrick Wester, 60, allegedly grew 700 marijuana plants alongside other crops in the fields at his proprietor in Elmer Township. When he spotted police searching the land, he bolted to a nearby pond and paddled away. Eventually, he returned to dry land and surrendered.
He tried to get away in a canoe. That's good.
Yeah,
He probably thought it was a speedboat. I guarantee he was probably like, "Oh, I'm going to get in my speedboat here and go and get away." But, oh, nope.
Yeah, not happening. Not happening. All right, let's see. A truck overturned on a Kentucky highway and spilled dozens of cartons of milk on the side of the road. As the driver rounded a corner on Interstate 64 near Lexington, he swerved to avoid hitting another vehicle.
Okay, it sounds like a normal day to me. All right, well, that is the news.
Yes.
It is a wacky, wild world out there, you know, and sometimes weird stuff happens.
You think this world is normal?
It is not, my friend. The world is going right down the tubes.
You know, whenever I get the news and I review it, and I look at it and I was like, oh my God, this is happening, and it's all over for me.
Man, this is real. It's real life. Like
Real
there
life.
used to be a time, you know, where you would hear things like that, and it would just be satire or hyperbole. Which is another one of my favorite words is hyperbole.
Mm-hmm.
But yeah, the world really is going out of control.
I mean, what the hell's going on here?
I don't know.
I mean, you know,
All I can say is thank the good Lord that I drink. I know it's a family show, but beer is a family drink.
is it?
No, it wasn't my family.
You're asking a New York Italian from Brooklyn, Center Beach. I was born in New York, so obviously my values were different in New York. So
How different.
there you go.
Oh, that's true. You know, that is true. Is, you know, in New York you got a lot of Italians. They like to drink their wine. They like to eat their food.
Yeah.
In Boston, there's a lot of Irish people, and Irish people, they like to eat potatoes. I love potatoes. It's true.
Yeah. Well, I go a lot to these Irish places, and I have shepherd's pie, which I love.
Ooh, yeah.
Which
shepherd's
is,
pie is classic.
Friday.
I got a funny story about this.
Okay.
So a friend of mine also is a big fan of shepherd's pie. She absolutely loves this stuff, right? She loves shepherd's pie. So she wanted to go to one of the restaurants here in downtown Dunedin that serves authentic shepherd's pie. It's an Irish restaurant. I'm not going to mention the name because I don't want to make it. But I'm pretty sure if you can go to downtown Dunedin, just look for the place that sounds Irish and go in there and order shepherd's pie. Right? So we go in there and we order shepherd's pie, and she looks on the menu and she's like, "Wait a minute, it has lamb in it?" I was like, "Yeah, that's what shepherd's pie is, lamb." And she was like, "Oh, I don't know if I can eat it now because I thought it was just beef." So I looked at her honestly, just like this. I said, "Just pretend that it's beef." And she went, "Okay." So yeah, for all you people out there that don't know, shepherd's pie does have lamb in it, and lamb is amazing. I love eating it.
Learn something new every day. I don't see any lamb in my shepherd's pie that I eat.
Well, then you're not having real shepherd's pie. Shepherd's pie, sir.
Yeah. Well,
Sheep. Lamb. Lamb is a delicious meat. I don't know if there's any vegetarians or vegans out there, but lamb is probably my favorite meat
really?
in the world. Yeah, very good if it's made well.
Well, you know what? I like Italian stuff.
You like this? You like the sausage?
I like
you
my
like the
Italian
capicola? You like the?
I like the manicari. I like the pasta basil. Hey, do we know the difference between pasta basil and pasta basil
Yeah,
yet?
you were telling me this last week. One of them has beans and the other one has peas.
That's correct. And can you tell me the correct answer to
Pasta
my...
fasil has beans and pasta fazool has peas. Or am I backwards?
You're backwards.
Oh.
It's that damn alcoholic beverage. Last week you had it.
Actually, I guess last week I had a 50% chance of getting it right. So.
Pasta basil is the beans. Pasta basil is the peas.
Whatever.
You failed the test.
Would it be my first time failing? So before we move on, I want to give another shameless self plug. See this little thing you want up here there, Joe? Turn around. Take a look. Yeah, I see that. That's my first album. That is a framed copy of my first self-produced, self-written album called 7 Virtues. I'm actually very proud of that. So while we're in my house, I figured this would be a great time to show this to you guys. Here we do my...
That is absolutely 150% legit.
Yep. Notice just the solid black CD. I went with classic black.
Mm-hmm.
All right. All right. What we got next?
You did good. Player profile. Tampa Bay Lightning. Are we ready?
Let me bring up some music for that. Why not? We haven't heard this one tonight. I don't know if it fits, but
It doesn't.
We can still use it.
It's still music.
Yeah.
Ladies and gentlemen, let's greet our player of the week, Braden freaking Point. What an unbelievable player.
Tell me about
Probably
this guy.
my second favorite player right now.
Really? In the entire league?
Lightning player. He's my second favorite.
Okay.
Yeah.
Who's your first favorite?
Gooch. And as people know that know me, I have over 200 jerseys. And I am very proud of my collection. A lot of my storage is put away, obviously. A lot of it is worth a lot of money, and I just save it and I keep it in mint condition.
Let me bring this up while you brought it up, so I can get this on tape. We can review the footage. Right? It would be really cool if maybe sometime in the next couple months we could go and take a look at your storage and actually get it on film, your collection, for posterity.
It's asking a lot.
Think of it this way.
Precious stuff.
It is, but think of it this way: for insurance purposes, if something happens, you want to have a video record of all your stuff.
Never did you?
Well, do it for me then. Do it for me. All right, so let's talk about Braden here.
Braden Point is an unbelievable player. He's made his impact. He's already one of the best. He's played in 150 games in his career. He has 50 goals. And that's pretty damn good.
Okay.
The kid is getting better every season. Obviously, he was born in Calgary, Canada. March 13th, 1996, he was born. He's a right-handed shot. He was drafted in 2014, Tampa Bay Lightning, third round, 19th pick, 79th overall, and he's one of the best players on the Tampa Bay Lightning already. And he's still very, very young.
How old is he?
He's like 22.
Dang, that is young. He's a kid.
March 13th, 1996.
Man, the kids these days are just getting so much more talented and so much more
Yeah. He's an unbelievable player and one of my favorite players. And what a find. And this is what the Lightning do. They go out and they get these players, they scout these players, and they get them every year. I mean, they bring up these kids, and the Crunch always has a whole bunch of players that they can recall, and they do so well. They sell so good. Braden Point is a fine example of that. And that's why he made this week's player
of the week. Now, let me ask you this. It brings up an interesting question. I think this is general for all sports. How do I phrase this? Okay, so is the success of a team, whether it's a hockey team or a baseball team, a football team or a soccer team, is the success of a team due to individual players being super talented at their sport, or is it the front office / management putting these pieces together, or is it a combination of the two? I always struggle with this because you hear about these great players.
Yeah.
You hear about these legends, forgive me just for throwing out a couple names that come to mind. Sidney Crosby was one in hockey that was really good. Derek Jeter is another one from baseball.
Sure.
David Price was another one, the pitcher.
He was good at once upon a time.
Yeah, he was. You hear about these great talents, and then
amazing that he won. He was a winning pitcher for.
Yeah, but would they be great players if they didn't have all of the other pieces or players that are brought into the mix by the front office or
Folks,
management?
you are only as good as your organization. It all starts.
Really?
It all starts in the minors, in the for the Lightning.
With the scouts.
With the scouts, with their scouting, and Eisenman's team making evaluations constantly on the talent. We bring up so many good players, and some of them obviously have to go eventually in trade packages.
No, it's business.
Eisenman's a genius. He always gets what he wants.
Right, but in a broader sense,
it starts with your
you think that the front office / management, scouting and all the the hierarchy of the businesses,
all the tools of the
leads to
business
winning teams.
are key to the success of the organization. what you're seeing is a nice formula of veterans mixed in with a nice formula of kids that get recalled, and they mesh well. A lot of times they play with those older guys,
Veterans.
you know, and they're used to it, and they come in and they fit right into the system.
Yeah, that's chemistry.
Yes, you're only as good as the system, folks. I mean, and your coaches are the ones that, you know, make sure that, you know, they scout out what their weaknesses are, what their pluses are, and everything. And the Lightning just have such a great organization that way. That's not in order, though. You know, I can keep on going. The list is getting longer and longer with the talent that we have, with the kids that we bring up. If we get rid of a veteran, there's somebody there to take his place.
Okay, now keeping that in mind, let me ask you this question, Mr. Facts. Is there a salary cap in hockey? I don't know.
Yes.
There is a salary cap in hockey. Okay. What if?
Oh God.
And this is just a purely hypothetical. Well, I've got you here. I've got you all primed and set up for my argument.
You think so?
What if there was no salary cap in hockey, and you had teams like the New York Islanders or the Bruins or all these other teams that were sucking up all the players because they didn't have to worry about overspending? Would you still support the Lightning in that sort of instance? Purely hypothetical.
In a hypothetical situation, I am not a fan of the salary cap, folks. I am not.
In hockey.
In baseball.
There's no salary cap in baseball.
Exactly, I got it.
Right, but that's sort of my point.
You messing with the wrong guy.
No, that's sort of my
I
point.
turned it around
Is
and
that, no,
zapped you with that.
No, you're making my point for me. Is that if
There
there
is a
was a
salary
salary
cap.
cap in baseball, if there was a salary cap in baseball, and the Tampa Bay Rays and the New York Yankees, from a business, from a higher level,
The
like,
Yankees will always have a better organization.
only because you have more money.
No.
If there was a salary cap, then
Absolutely
it would be debatable.
No. The Yankees, the last couple of years, the last 2 years in their rebuilding year, have brought up the best prospects in baseball, even better than the Rays.
Argue.
It's not arguing. It's not arguing. This year you have the Rookie of the Year playing for the New York Yankees.
Okay.
Andujar. He's going to win the Rookie of the Year.
And like Snell.
That's it. He's not winning the Cy Young.
It doesn't matter if he's in contention in his junior season. He's 3 years in.
The Yankees have destroyed him in 2 out of the 3 times they faced Snell.
This is an interesting point. As I saw this, I hope this is right. I'm 90% sure it's correct.
You are not correct.
But the last series that the Rays won against your Yankees
was
the first series that the Rays won in Yankee Stadium since 2014.
But let's look into the details of this before we start blowing out of proportion.
Okay.
The New York Yankees have 5 key players injured right now. CC Sabathia.
CC Sabathia is old. He's not a key player.
He's one of our starting pitchers.
He stopped being a key player 5 years ago, and you know it.
He's been one of our ace pitchers this year.
Okay, what else?
You take away Judge's 50 home runs because he's been out for a month, 2 months. That's a big bat right there.
Okay.
Sanchez, an all-star catcher, up to last year, hit 40 home runs, 30 home runs. There's another power hitter that's out of the lineup. So you don't have Sanchez, you don't have Judge. Now you have Didi Jajoris, who's an outstanding shortstop. He's hurt. Our relief pitcher, Chapman, our best reliever, he's out. I mean, we got like 4 or 5 guys that are hurt. And despite the fact that these guys are hurt, who has the second best record in all of baseball?
See, this is a point I'm going to bring up with you.
Yankees.
You just said it's second best record, right?
Yes, they have the second best record.
Aren't you always the one who
with all the players?
Aren't you always the one that says if you're not in first place, you're in last place? So
I do say that.
When you're second best, it doesn't matter.
But when you have your Aaron Judge out and your Sanchez out and your all-stars out of the lineup, that is a huge advantage because Snell got destroyed when we had our regular lineup.
That's true. Anyway, I want to try one more thing. We've got 10 minutes left here. I want to try one more thing.
What do you want to
if you don't
try?
mind. Well,
What do you want to try?
we're in my house.
Okay.
I've got cats of my own. We were kind enough, or we were lucky enough to have your very well behaved and photogenic cats.
My
on the last couple episodes.
my all-star cats.
Yeah, so
Cats.
I'd like to at least get my cats on camera for a second.
Okay.
They're not nearly as friendly as yours. So this is what you're gonna have to do for me, okay? I wanna bring Tiger Lily out first,
Okay.
but as soon as she sees you, she's gonna start squirming. So here's the idea, okay?
Okay.
I'm gonna go back in my room and get her,
Okay.
and then I'm gonna say now. And when you hear me say now, I need you to go walk. Just trust me on this. I need you to go walk in that corner and just stare at the wall like I put you in timeout for a second.
I will not do that, but I will go over to that.
Okay, then just stare at the wall. Like, 'cause if she sees your eyes, she's a very sensitive cat.
Okay.
If she sees your eyes, she's gonna start going like this. So
Cat is just as nutty as you are.
she's a weird cat. I promise
The owner is weird too.
you.
I don't know why I agreed to do this, but it is. He wants to show off his pussies, so that's fine with me. I'm sure everybody will be okay with that.
All right, now.
Okay, I'm getting out. Hold on, folks.
So many you don't have to see. Hi everybody, this is Tiger Lily. She's doing good. Okay, cool. She doesn't see you, which is awesome. Yay, everybody, this is Tiger Littles. Say hi to the camera, Tiger Lily. You're famous. She was a rescue. We found her in a raccoon trap when she was like 2 weeks old. So she really hasn't learned how to cat yet. But she's beautiful. Okay, baby. Okay. I'm gonna go put you back in your cage. All right, we can stop now. And I'm gonna go get the other one here.
Oh boy.
She'll be much nicer.
Okay, that was cat number 1, and there's one more cat coming. So we'll see what happens with this one now. I don't know. My cats are not shy like that.
Now this one is the friendly one.
Oh, okay. That's
This
the one.
one's the friendly one, but she hates being picked up. She hates it, so I gotta sort of go like this. You're gonna have to tell me if and when she's in camera or not. Oh. Hi. This is Cassiele. She's my black cat. Another rescue. I got her from the shelter though. Okay. Here. Yeah, she's friendly. Oh, I guess not. Anyway, yeah. I got him in there for a second. I tried.
Okay, good attempt.
So now everybody's met both of our cats, or all 4 of our cats.
Yep, Ashes and Cooch.
Mm-hmm. And Cassiele and Tiger Littles.
Tiger.
Well, Tiger Lily is her actual name, but I call her Tiger Lily.
Easier to remember.
Tiger Lily, yeah.
Okay, so we're blessed to have such great cats,
Mm-hmm.
and pets are family.
Yep, make sure you take care of your animals.
Yes.
And help us take care of other people's animals by donating to Alchemy Tattoos for their raffle.
Absolutely.
You're going to hear more about that. You're gonna hear
$300 prize.
$300 gift certificate for tattoos and piercings.
Yep.
You guys are going to hear more about the Snappers gig, which is coming up next Thursday. It's not
Thursday
tomorrow.
night.
It's the Thursday after. It's going to be a great night of comedy with
Don't
John
forget
DeBoer.
now, they will have drinks specials and food specials.
Food. Isn't Max Superdog going to be there too?
Max Superdog.
I'm looking forward to meeting Max Superdog.
They are amazing dogs. They are show dogs. If you want a photo opportunity with the dogs, I think at the end of the show he has picture opportunities for the kids and everything, which is really great.
I'm really looking forward to that.
Yes, he's
Even though
definitely
I'm not a kid.
he's definitely one of the stars of the show. The Snapper owners love the dogs. They come in. They are therapy dogs, so you don't have to worry about being bit.
Yeah. Well, I saw a picture of one of them sitting at the table like he's a human, like he's just sitting there like
Sitting
this.
across from me.
Yeah. I can't wait to meet them. That's going to be fun.
It is just an experience, folks. So, again, we asked for your help. We got the little flag up saying, okay, guys, this is sink or swim now. Let's get those tickets sold. Go on to TampaBayThunderStrikers.com and purchase your tickets. They're only $15, which is nothing.
No.
A small price to play.
It's pretty close. That was close.
Small price to pay. Yeah, well, I don't have a thing of water here in front of me, so.
That's a you problem, not a me problem.
Yeah. Well, I don't drink beer.
Hey, if you want a beer, I'll get you a beer.
Okay.
If you want, you know.
I gotta drive home. So.
Oh, that's true.
And I don't like beer in the first place.
Hey, let's give another couple quick shout outs to our faithful viewers. I see we got Ed Moran watching us. Who else? I can't even see that anymore. Yeah, I can't tell.
Eddie's one of my closest friends.
Really? Tell me about Eddie.
From Long Island.
Is he the titular Eddie?
What?
Is he the titular Eddie? The one that does he own a business?
No.
No, okay.
No. Not that.
Okay.
But we grew up pretty much together in the same town, Center Ridge, Long Island, New York.
Wow, you have a lot of friends from like way back in the day, don't you?
I have a lot of friends.
I only have one friend that I've known for that long. His name is Seth. I'm gonna let you see if you can guess what heritage he comes from. Okay, his name's Seth Silverman. What's his heritage?
Really?
Seth Silverman. How? Wow, that's a really good guess, man. How'd you figure that one out?
Because I'm a D'Angelo, I'm Italian. I tell it like it is,
Joe
and I'm
D'Angelo.
never wrong.
Joe D'Angelo is a very Italian name. You'd only be more Italian if it called you Vito or Tony D'Angelo. That's an Italian name.
Yeah. Well, Joseph is too biblical. Joseph.
It is biblical. You know what else is a biblical name? A Jeremiah.
Mr. Rockstar himself.
Yes. I'm getting so close to figuring it out to be like a real rock star. Right now, I'm just a rock star in my own head. Well, not quite in my own head. Pretty close. Oh, I got something else to show too.
I don't really view him as a rock star. I view him as my friend and my producer.
Yes.
Rockstar? I don't know about Rockstar. I don't see no red carpets. I don't get no free passes into places. I don't rate yet.
Because, the rock star lifestyle, I love this stuff. So you'll like this as an Italian too, as I love doing this.
Are we going to a casino?
Being a rock star, of course most of them are ones. I'm not trying to trick anybody, but I had about 4 of these Ulysses S. Grants going on for a minute, but I paid my bills. So, which is always a good thing. Make sure you guys pay your bills out there.
Pay your bills. I paid $2,000 this month in bills.
I just love doing this. I think it's cool, like the characters.
You like that? You kind of wish that those were Benjamins?
Well, I mean, what I can't wait to do is until these become Benjamins, and then I can start going.
All right, this has turned out to be a strip club. That's one hell of a way to end the show.
Making it rain.
If you got any of those green bills, well, hell, you got Max Superdog. You have the kids to support with the toys. We got a couple of bikes that were donated to us. We actually have 2 bikes now that were donated to us to bring over to Q105 Radio with Mason Dixon, which I absolutely love and support.
Mason Dixon in the house.
It's a walk on water.
Is there a cat around here somewhere? Okay.
No, there's a lot of dollar bills laying around here.
No, there's a couple 50s down there too, which is fun. As long as the cat doesn't get to him, I'm totally happy.
He's totally happy.
All right, well, any final thoughts? How do you want to close out the show here?
I want to close out the show by just thanking everybody for watching this show.
Thank you.
And helping us out. The biggest thing that you can do right now to help us is obviously the Tampa Bay ThunderStrikers fundraiser. At Snappers Grill. And be there around 6:30 so we can get the raffles going and, get some raffles, get some, if you win, that's great.
And even better, you get to meet us, the hosts of your weekly, hopefully bi-weekly, coming up soon, Tampa Bay ThunderStrikers show. I have a great time doing this. So at the very least, go to the website, buy a ticket, contact me, contact your host and president. If you need a ticket, we'll figure out how to get it to you. But just come, hang out, have some laughs, shake our hands,
And
buy
don't
me a
forget,
Blue Ribbon.
we have a show on the night before the event.
Ooh, of course, yeah.
So we'll definitely be promoting the hell out of it. I don't know what location we'll be in next week.
Who knows?
But
Maybe it'll be at your house.
That's the way we roll, man.
Hey, if you guys want us to come to your house, all we request is a clean space and a 6-pack of
Go for him.
Coors Light. Yeah, for me. Well, my friends.
All right, so we're reaching the end of the show. So we want to thank my co-host and producer, Mr. Rockstar,
Jeremy Davis. Certainly not last. Definitely not least. My buddy, Joey Angelo. We are your Tampa Bay ThunderStrikers. Give me
Right
a
on.
handshake here.
Right on, guys. Hey, stay tuned because, we got a lot of things coming up. The Snappers event is the biggest one, so come on and help us.
All right, rock and roll. See you next week. Bye.